in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Lake. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Rice Owls and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Temple Owls offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Under fire, turning it on. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass, it's Chambers. Throws to the tight end. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab on the left. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
That's caught. It's Robinson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rice Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They've been running it, but now the pass. He's got his man, makes the grab.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And run inside. It's Morrow. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Finds his man. It's Mitchell. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Gets it to him on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Temple lining up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Goes to the option. Keeps it on first down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls! The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense and make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll try the right side. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's looking to throw on third and short. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accountable.
Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So now it's second and long. He'll keep it again on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. It's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Caught. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rice.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
He's got him. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Out of the end zone. Gives him the big stiff arm. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, catching up with Coach Abell at the half, They are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the third quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the third quarter.
Thanks, Holly. Motion from the wideout. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll try the counter. Stumbled to the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It'll be 3rd and long. Running to the left. Oh, here's a little room there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keep. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds space on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Ripping through the defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run the option. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Rice! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. To throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. The pick 6, he takes it in. Touchdown, Rice.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason.
He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. There's a crease. And he scores! Touchdown, Owls!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Robinson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams are playoff competitors. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running inside. It's Morrow. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat. Down he goes again.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. What a grab with one hand. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quick release by the QB. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, the keeper. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Give to the running back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Oh, the ball's out on the return. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Listen, I love the individual effort by this punt returner, and he's trying to make guys miss. He's trying to make a big play for his team, but cannot put the ball in the ground. You just now gave the ball right back to the opponent after your defense forced a punt.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. to the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Working that left side. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. Finding some room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
The sure hands. It's Mitchell. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass. It's Chambers.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Temple will line up with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Chambers. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off.